Last September, Alberta's government announced that we would invest the $750 million collected from our technology, innovation, and emissions reduction program into new technologies to lower emissions and create jobs in the process. This was announced as part of Alberta's recovery plan, a bold plan to create jobs and diversify our economy, in part by doubling down on Alberta's role in a responsible energy future. I'm pleased to say that $750 million of investment is being leveraged to access billions more in private investments for projects that are expected to create about 9,000 direct jobs while significantly lowering Alberta's greenhouse gas emissions. And part of that investment went towards Emissions Reduction Alberta's Shovel Ready Challenge. 1 year ago tomorrow, the Shovel Ready Challenge was issued to Alberta companies, municipalities, and industry associations that were ready to implement new emissions-reducing technologies. Each successful applicant was eligible for up to $15 million in funding from Emissions Reduction Alberta through the TIER program to help bring their technological achievements to life. Today, I'm announcing that 16 emissions-reducing projects will receive $176 million in funding for this challenge. That's $126 million from Alberta's TIER fund and another $50 million from the Federal Low Carbon Economy Leadership Fund. Together, these projects, many of which are already underway, will inject $2 billion into Alberta's economy and eliminate almost 7 million tons of greenhouse gas emissions by 2030.
Alberta has both the regulatory framework and innovative ecosystem to continue moving forward on significant emission reduction initiatives in the sector. And as evidenced by these Made in Alberta projects and many more down the road, the industry is stepping up to this challenge with its own deliberate targets and concrete projects to get on the path to achieving them. As the Premier discussed, up to $176 million in provincial and federal funding is supporting the Shovel Ready Challenge. The funding is delivered by Emissions Reductions Alberta, a key partner in Alberta's work to balance the needs of the environment and the economy. As the Premier said, these projects will support 5,600 jobs and inject $2 billion in Alberta's economy and cut nearly 7 million tons of emissions by 2030. That's the same as cutting emissions from the electricity used in 4.5 million homes.